to give you much better defense than an attack. And if the other guy's got initiative, you might not want to slash at him when he's not, he's going to just have initiative you out, and you can play your attack as a pause. It's an option you always have. No, fair point.
You could also be forced to do that, Barrett. There have been times, right? I think we've talked about this, where somebody has done an active defense and then threw a ferocious blow, even though they're not allowed. And that foul means you lose your ferocious blow. It gets turned into a pause. Right?
Yeah, that's another way it can happen, for sure.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Yep. That's happened.
Yep. And I could also see instances if you have, like, I think I had an exchange with Matt on Facebook Messenger about great blows and ferocious great blows. And, a higher prowess fighter using, a broadsword has, so few pauses, that they could be in a situation where to take advantage of their great blow or ferocious great blow, they have to turn something else into a pause.
Yes, absolutely happens. The knights typically using heavier weapons than that, but it can certainly happen.
Yeah. I think I was figuring it out with a broadsword.
All right.
So
should
the recording is rolling, so we're ready.
All right.
All right.
You got.
I am flipping over right now.
Okay.
Flipping and flipping. So I am keeping distance and pausing.
And I am keeping distance, but doing a cut. So because we're backing away from each other, I've got -1 to hit. He's got -1 for his armor, his hardened leather armor against a cut. But that's all he's got for defense, which is 2. I've got +2 for my prowess and -1 for the battle axe itself, so I only need a 12 to hit him.
That's true.
This could be a short fight.
Yeah.
And I got a 12 exactly.
That's a hit.
Also a red 7. A red 7 on the battle axe is a W, because it's a very ferocious weapon. So that's a W hit. A W hit means it does extra red damage, which means I'm doing 13 to him. Now he's got armor that can drop that by 1, but he's still taking 12. So he's taking 1 fatigue and 12 body. I'm sorry, 1 fatigue and 11 body.
That's definitely a wound card.
Yeah, that kind of hurt.
2.
That's 2, actually.
I'm almost dead.
Yeah. And the reason that's
you were
2
down
is
2
you have
fatigue
to...
already.
Right, so I'm down 3 fatigue now and 11 body.
Yeah.
So you should be at 4, and then you are at 18, so you're at 7.
Well, you could take another glancing
So I dropped
blow.
him below half his body. So you're drawing 2 wound cards, type cut.
Yeah, is this the deck here?
Yeah, this is it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. No, don't take
That's
the
all
whole
deck.
deck.
I didn't mean to. Sorry. How do I draw?
I think you just hover and go 2, right?
There's one. There's another.
There you go.
Okay.
Right, so let's flip this guy.
That's a...
And so the first one is...
Okay, yeah. Okay, what do you got?
First one is
severe arm wound. Cut applies. And the other one is bruised. And I get to choose. And you're not wearing gauntlets. So I will choose severe arm wound to drop you down to 1 arm.
All right, we will put that on the board. And let me rotate so I can actually read it.
Okay.
Which that effectively cancels out Thomas's half sword and wrestler abilities, right? Because they each require 2 hands.
Right,
Yeah, if he gets to range 0, he can wrestler even without an arm free. But his half sword does require him to be using the sword in 2 hands. He also is going to do have 1 worse to hit using the broadsword with 1 hand.
Correct.
So, and then beyond that, it also is going to give him potential loss of body and fatigue at the start of each round.
Yep.
So I tagged him good, took out 1 of his arms. We also now, we both did keep distance, however, so we're now out of measure.
Yep.
Ouch.
So I'm just going to put my paws face up.
Same. On mouse. There you go. So we're both pausing.
Yep.
That's round. That's
Impulse 2. Yep. Now we're back to Impulse 3, where you have initiative for speed.
Oh man.
cannot afford to get hit one more time.
What's his 2-hit chance?
All right.
Alright, I'm ready if you are. I'm flipping.
Got a dodge.
You have a ferocious blow.
Okay, he's going all out. So he no longer has +1 for his sword because he's dealing with one hand, but he has 3 for his prowess and 2 for the ferocious blow. So he's got 5. But I'm dodging. I get 2 for the dodge, 2 for my prowess, and 1 for my hardened leather. So
straight 11.
5 and 5, straight 11.
Fuck.
When really advanced fighters like this, try that again. Was that our actual roll?
Yeah.
I couldn't even. It went so low I couldn't tell it was the roll. Okay, so he had a 12, so he barely hit me. I was gonna say when really advanced fighters go at each other like this, plus and minus 5. It's like if you don't defend when he attacks, they hit you.
Yeah.
It becomes almost deterministic, and it's a coin toss if you did defend. All right, so you're doing 7 damage, and I'm reducing that to 6 with my armor, so I'm taking 1 + 5.
Okay. Well, revived another impulse.
It's good to survive an impulse.
Let's see what happens.
All right, what do you got?
I'm flipping right now. And I have
Cut.
You
My
have
hard cut.
hard cut.
So I don't have the passive pole arm since I'm not pausing of my axe. I only have my armor, and you've got only your prowess. So you need a 9.
I'll do it.
You missed. Oh no, you did hit. I saw the 1.
No,
Okay.
I saw the red one
And
too.
the
I
other
thought
die
it
is
was going to be
11.
a bad night.
Oh,
All right.
man.
So that's doing another ordinary damage, which is 7, 6 with the armor, 1 + 5.
And that
one-
cancels your hard
Take you
cut.
below half.
Yes, because he had initiative, my hard cut is discarded. And I have to draw a wound card because I went below half of my body. And
Ooh.
I get a moderate arm wound, which is much more that's nastier to me because I'm using a 2-handed weapon.
Oh! Yes.
Yeah, that is not good.
That is bad. That
both-
is lucky.
We're both out an arm, but his arm that he's out is worse than mine.
Jason, we had talked about, but we do not have the rules in the handbook. The scenario of a 2-handed weapon being used.
Yeah, you
one-handed.
can. Yeah, using a 2-handed weapon one-handed, you can use it to attack with all kinds of minuses, but there are other options, which
Yes.
I'm going to
Okay.
illustrate here.
And there are certain types of weapons like a spear, which can be used 1- or 2-handed.
You
Or
can use
javelin.
one-handed.
Yeah.
Same with this, and the broadsword right in front of me.
Yep.
He went down from 2-handed to one-handed on that one.
Yep.
Correct.
Because it's allowed to be used that way. All right, so what do you got?
I have a thrust.
I have a ferocious great kick. I'm kicking you.
Oh, Lord.
All right, so your thrust is -1 to hit, and you've got your prowess for +2, and -1 for my armor. Sorry,
Okay,
three for your prowess. 3, 2, 1. You need a 10.
I'm going to kick you to death. It's a
9.
5 and a... Oh!
He misses.
Oh!
So I get my kick. I have +2, +4. It's -1 for the weapon. +3. It's a smash attack, which your armor doesn't do anything to.
It's an 8.
So +3. I need an 8 to kick you.
Oh, man.
Yeah, there is a kick card, but I don't have it handy. It's an 11.
Oh.
I believe that the 9 is a bash on a kick.
Hold on a second. I can
So
pull
I
up.
did kick him.
Bear with me. I can pull
Yep.
up the card, but I have to pull it up on a
I can also
PDF,
find it here.
a PDF book that I've got. Unless you've got
Got
the
it.
card.
Here's the kick
Oh, you got it?
right here. Yep.
Okay.
So 9 or 10 bash, 3 damage, 1 red damage.
I'm sorry. Is it? Oh, there it
Thank
is.
you,
Let me
minus
highlight
one.
it. Okay, hold on.
Yep.
So,
So
was it a kick or a great? Oh, so it is plus
it's a
1 for red
ferocious.
tile.
Yep.
Got it.
So
So that
I do one fatigue and 2 body to you, and you take a bash.
1 fatigue and 2 body. Okay, and I take a bash, which is
1 fatigue.
purple 1, right?
Yep.
Put it up a little
And
higher,
flipping
Thomas.
it.
Put the bash card up higher on your mat.
I'll move it.
Thank you.
I will move it, and I will rotate it. Rotate right. Oop.
Okay, it's a daze, but it's cut, thrust, and great blow. Ferocious blow is not listed.
Woohoo!
So if this one worked, he would have to discard his hand, but this one does not take effect on him.
So,
That would have been an effective kick.
Okay.
not excellent, but not dead yet. Oh, I can't. Okay. There are choices we have to make. Here we go.
All right, you ready?
I am ready to flip. I'm flipping now. I gotta pause.
Okay, as do I, which will end the round.
Fantastic.
So,
So we each take another fatigue. So I am down to 1.
Thomas, didn't you have a chance to
Yep.
use all your strength again? Didn't you not use it?
he did, but he didn't use it. We're now both rolling for our bleeding. I'm rolling for mine. Start of the round, when you have a wound condition on you, you have to roll. I got a 10, and 10 is minus the fatigue.
Yep.
But his
His is a
And
severe
so
armor.
mine, let me roll the dice.
You want high.
There's the roll button. Oh, up top. Sorry. I got a 6 and a 4. That's a 10, which is
lose a body.
Minus 1 body.
Body. Okay, I'm now down to 4 body.
Ouch.
Okay, that's not good.
Yeah. I was really hoping to discard that modern armor, but as it is, okay. We're drawing a new hand.
Yeah.
Only 1 hand each, but I'm bummed.
What was that?
Only 1 hand each.
Good point.
This is. Choosing my choices. Got my tactical. I am choosing my actual combat action card. There it is. Alright, I'm ready if you are.
Yep.
I am standing around and what I picked.
Artful thrust.
Purple
All right.
thrust.
And I've got a dodge. So
Keep distance and dodge.
I've got 2, 4, 5, and you've got just 3.
My 3, yep. But,
So you need a 13.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, I'm backing away from you too. You need a 14.
Aren't you still -1 to be, or extra 1 to be hit?
Or what?
No, that was the snake.
Oh, that was a snake. God.
Yep. You need a 14.
Nice rewind there.
Was it 3? Was there 2?
That's a miss with a red 3. So you have to pause next impulse.
I guess you know it.
And we are in measure because he yeah, okay. So
It was a 3 difference or a 2 difference? Sorry. It doesn't really matter because I still didn't. Yeah.
you needed a 14, so you missed, but you had a red 3, so on the dodge
I
that
got
makes.
that part. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I think we're going to have to use, Tony, the stuff we were talking about how you have to, get -2 to hit on any
You could also kick again.
any attack you try to make with a 2-handed weapon.
You could kick or punch. Yeah. But,
Yeah, I don't think I would here. He's open.
All right, so this is
You do minus red damage, and you get -2 to hit if you try to attack with a two-handed weapon with only one hand. But this isn't actually in the rules yet. It's just because it's come up recently. But you're pausing.
Yeah.
You've got 1 for your armor. I got -3, 1 for the axe and 2 for the one hand. So you've got 4 defense to my 2 prowess. I need a 13 to hit you. And I'll do minus red damage if I do, but it's going to be enough considering where you are, I think.
Yeah, it would.
Nope.
And I missed with a 7, red 1.
Red 1.
So I didn't do anything extra special, and you got through the part where I made you pause. All right, we're on to impulse 3.
Yeah. Okay. I'm ready to flip if you are.
I am.
I am blade parrying.
I was dodging, so we're both artful dodging. So we both have defenses, so nothing is going to happen there.
Okay. Alright, I am flipping. I have an artful thrust.
I have a dodge. So you've got 3 for your prowess and nothing else, and I've got 5, so you need a 13.
Roll. 3 and 1. No, bad.
Miss, and you must pause.
There we go. This is it.
Hard cut
Thomas,
into it.
are you just picking
So
up the
I'm
dice and dropping
minus-
them, or are you doing roll? Are you doing the roll thing?
No, he's doing roll. He's
Okay.
doing roll.
I
He's just
do
not
roll.
moving it very far. He's just
Yeah.
not moving very far.
I hit the roll button.
Yeah, okay, all right.
So I've got -3, -4 with your armor, and +2. So I need a 13 to hit you with my one-handed axe swing.
Yep.
Miss.
But I missed with another red 1. So I managed to kick him once. After he took out my arm, I managed to kick him once and miss him twice with the axe. Last impulse.
See if this does anything. Oops, sorry, it's askew. Let me rotate.
Just rotate it, yeah.
Rotate.
All right, what do you got?
Hi. Fuck up.
He's got a cut. All right, so I don't get my polearm because I've only got one hand, so I can't parry with the axe. I've only got my armor. He's got 3 for his prowess and nothing else. So he's a 9.
Come on, baby. Oh, do this. That's a 3, and then, ooh, that's a hit.
An 11.
That's an
That
11,
should do it.
regular hit.
Are you going to use your ability once?
All your strength.
So it's the difference between putting me to 1 and putting me to -1. So all your strength finishes me off.
It's funny because it's different between tabletop and me having the cards laid out in front of me in person because I can. It's just
By the way,
It's
you
like
would
moving out.
also roll at the beginning of the round for your arm wound.
Yes, I will do that right now. So I need ideally a 16 plus. Yeah, right. It's not going to happen. We'll see. Now, got a 1 and a 3. Ooh, that's
Another
bad.
body goes to 4.
Yep, I'm down to 4. Let's see if I die. Let's keep going for the next round.
Yeah, so you get +1 now that you're out of combat, but you still need a 15 to discard this. So it's going to take him several rolls. This is a little bit. This only happens in like campaigns and role playing, but
Yeah.
3.
Oh, yeah, that's another one. He's down to 3. Let's do another one.
9, down again.
another one.
He's down again. He's down to 2. Almost unconscious.
Yeah, severe arm wound. He's bleeding out right now.
Oh, well, -1
Well,
fatigue.
What is 12? Ooh, fatigue! Yes!
Yeah, that's okay.
That's better.
Discard.
Finally got a 16.
Oh my god, so I'm
So
down
he
to
managed to
2
stabilize it. He managed to stabilize it at
2 body.
And that happens like in role-playing games and so forth. That it matters whether or not you survive the mortal wound afterwards. And there are characters that have abilities for.
I'm surprised I survived.
Well, one question real quick though. So that was the 6th fight in the campaign, right?
Yep.
So the next fight is
correct.
the boss fight against the demon thing. Does he have a chance to recover, or does he go in with 1 body?
He has to. In this case, spend one of his victory points to heal up again, because he couldn't possibly face the boss without healing up. So
I would totally
he's allowed to do that in any of the campaigns. You're allowed to use an extra heal up, but it just costs you part of your victory
points. Yeah. Okay.
If you can do it straight through and not have to burn any victory points, you're going for perfection, right?
Exactly, and that's the highest score you can get is to speed run the whole thing without a loss.
Yep.
But as it is, you've had to do 2 heal ups, but no deaths. You lose 2 points if you have to redo a fight, you lose a point. If you, it's because you were incapacitated. If you die, you lose 2 points. And if you have to heal up, you lose a point. Going through it. So. Yep, you would be healing up to do the boss fight against the giant to try to finish out the campaign.
This has been a fun campaign because there's been different challenges from like the wolves at the beginning and like onesie twosie low level guys to onesie twosie higher level guys to bigger.
Well, your most challenging fight was actually the single swordsman.
Yes.
He got you down to like 1 or 2. And then you fought the 2 swordsmen who were a tough fight, but you managed to beat them only getting hit once.
Yeah.
And then you ran through the giant snake, ran through the Warhammer guy. The Axeman tagged you once and got you to 2. He also kicked you once and got you to 2. He had very good chances on you, but didn't get you because you managed to take out his arm.
Yeah.
If you hadn't taken out that arm, those extra cuts, he might have gotten you. But
totally. I agree.
But anyway, you made it through everybody but the big boss. You're now in final form with you'll go up to 20 body, and you got to take on the giant. But that will be for another occasion, I believe.
Yes. Okay, I am going to stop recording.